Hello and welcome to Quartzlight, your car brochure channel, and in today's Saturday special we'll be taking a look at this special edition Ford Sierra Sapphire Fresco. Welcome back, and if you're new to Quartzlight, we're a car brochure channel here on YouTube, looking at car brochures from around the world for the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, and sometimes beyond that as well. So if you're interested in cars and car brochures, please consider subscribing. Don't forget, new style Quartzlight stickers now available in the shop. And also you become a member now. We have got a couple of members already joined. There isn't a lot of benefit for the members at the moment because we've only got a couple. Now, to become a member, you just click join and you become a member. I can't remember the price, but it's only very cheap. At the moment, it's really more to support the channel and bring you more brochures, really. So if you do want to be a member, very much appreciated, but bear in mind there's not a lot for you at the moment. You do get a little sort of star next to your name, so I can see you in the comments, or I'll certainly pick you out more in the comments, although I do try and read everyone's comments anyway. Certainly those I will concentrate and look at first. Maybe when we've got over 10 members, then we can start adding like short little extra bits of recordings and extra bits of brochure information for those members. But like I say, it's no point at the moment with so few members. Maybe after 10 we'll start doing that. Don't worry for everyone else, it's not mandatory, so Quartzlight will always be free for the regular viewer, and you'll be able to see all the brochures that everyone else sees. But I'm kind of like thinking maybe just adding a few little extra clips for members when we get a few more. But appreciate if you become a member. Thank you so much, it's very much appreciated. Now, this particular episode was recorded on Saturday. We call it the Saturday special because we look at a special edition version of various different makes and models of cars on Saturdays. And today we've got this late Ford Sierra Sapphire Special Edition Fresco. And this particular brochure, well, I say brochure, it's more like a two-sided sheet, is dated September 1991. In usual, typical Ford fashion, throwing out these special editions at the end of the run because, of course, 1993 came along and it was replaced by the Mondeo. Now, the Sapphire, of course, was the saloon version of the standard Sierra. And I think they kind of like missed out a bit, Sierra, really, when they launched the Sierra after the Cortina. People really still wanted saloon cars, and Ford had to come up with the Orion to catch that sort of like buying public at the time. But eventually in 87, on the update of the Sierra, we got the saloon version, and in the UK we called it the Sapphire for whatever reason. You can tell these are late ones because you can straight away see those clear indicators, and the rear had sort of like a smoked indicator effect, just to show it was the end of the run, just to smarten them up a little bit, I guess. Anyway, this Fresco, we'll have a look at it today. First of all, let's zoom in on the main image. Zoomed in on the special edition. I don't think the word Fresco was actually badged anywhere. I don't know if it was on the rear, but it's certainly not showing that Fresco decal anywhere on the car itself. And really, there weren't particularly very special editions, to be honest with you. Not a great deal extra, just to try and catch a few more buyers, as Ford like to do at the end by coming up with these unusually named special editions. I did have a quick look online. Can't see a single licensed Ford Sierra Sapphire Fresco still on UK roads, amazingly enough, although there were 4 that were soaring in the UK, just means off the road for whatever reason. So that's a little bit unusual, and I guess because the Fresco wasn't like a really special edition, kind of like a forgotten about special edition, nobody really thought to save them, really, did they? Does look like it's got a little bit of a pinstriping going down the length of the car, and then these look like just wheel trims. Like I say, not hugely special. Anyway, let's turn the page over, have a look at it in greater detail. I think the interior shots on the next page, and then it kind of like lists the features that it had. So there we go. Yes, as we do turn that over, we get a glimpse of that interior. So we'll start there. And as we zoom in on that interior, really nothing out of the ordinary, really, isn't it? Plenty of blanking plates. You clearly see those wind down windows at the back there, so still nothing that shouts out, really. This is a special edition, so let's read the text and learn a bit more about it. So it tells you in the text here, if you thought the elegant and advanced features of the classical Sapphire saloon were beyond your family or business budget, look again. The new Sapphire Fresco has all the fine design and technical benefits of the range, but at a very special price. A choice of 3 engines, including a smooth turbo diesel, excellent audio system, and Sapphire's renowned versatility will satisfy the most discerning driver. So really, bit of a clue in this. Yeah, it's getting to the end of the Sierra and Sierra Sapphire run, making way for the Mondeo that will come in a couple of years. So really, this is selling on price rather than extra features. But we do get such features as a choice of engines, so we can have a 1.6, a 1.8, or Ford's new 1.8 turbo diesel engine with 5-speed gearbox. We get a steering column adjustable for rake and reach, and a remote release for fuel filler flap and boot lid. We also get tinted glass and tilt or slide covered glass sunroof with louvered blind, white front lenses, black rear lenses with back panel oblique, and yeah, this kind of like the end of the run when they started doing these clear light lenses and black lenses at the back. We get a 4-spoke steering wheel with centre horn push. We get an electric self-seek AM, FM stereo radio cassette, key code anti-theft coding, and 4 speakers. It tells us it's subject to availability, of course. So at the bottom here, usual garb, ends saying, published by the marketing programs Ford Motor Company, Brentwood, Essex, of course, and of course the date, September 1991, and the code FA 1043. We also get the Ford slogan or catchphrase at this time, Ford, everything we do is driven by you. Every time I read this, I can hear the jingle in the background of the advertising campaign. So there we go, the Ford Sapphire Fresco. Do you remember these? And to be fair, even if you saw one parked next to it, you probably wouldn't really know, would you? You would just say it's a late model Sierra Sapphire, but very much a special edition that wasn't really that special, more something sold on a lower price points, as they did to clear out the end of run models like Ford loved to do before the Mondeo arrived. Of course, big change for the Mondeo, front wheel drive. Surprising the Sierra didn't go front wheel drive actually when that came out, but I guess it was shocking enough, wasn't it? A move away from that more traditional Cortina, and again, you had to wait quite a while to get a proper saloon for the Sapphire. I think Ford was caught a little bit off guard there. They didn't really realise how much people still wanted a more traditional saloon shape. Now, I don't think there was as much controversy actually when the Mondeo came out, and I don't remember anyone saying, "Oh, this is shocking." It was possibly a little bit bland maybe when they first came out, I seem to remember, but didn't have that shocking effect like the Sierra did when the Cortina came to an end. Now, of course, we have looked at the Cortina special editions in previous episodes of our Saturday special episode. The standout, of course, for the Cortina was, of course, the Crusader, kind of like the run-out model there. But that was certainly a model that was something very special. This wasn't, but then again, it was one of many special editions thrown out at the end of the Sierra run. Thank you so much for watching Quartz Light today. Many more episodes to come in the near future, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you very soon. So we'll say take care and goodbye.